Hello everybody, this is Captain Sparrow. Just wanted to show you guys the upright. There's the upright. That's straight 90 degrees. Everything is sideways. I only got one little banger. The rest looks pretty good. The lantern's having fun, you know. Same old, same old. We're sitting here.
Just back in the day, they thought that double ender.
Storm in the back.
What they thought.
Storm at the head.
Everybody just thought that was
Cruise
what
up,
Jack
chatting.
had to go off.
Just got off my 2-hour watch.
Big double ender.
Sea land.
Yeah.
MFO and Captain.
Now all the big prison boats are big. Wow.
We are chilling out, hanging out. Just got some cheeseburgers in us. Really good. Captain picked them up. And we don't have a cook. I'm just checking everything, making sure everything's good. Engine's running well. It's good to come down lower deck to make sure everything's safe and solid down here. Hang out for a little bit, read a book. I actually just see if I can get over there and find it. Found this book the other day and it just came out. It's called Choppy Water. It's written by Stuart Woods. Cover looks like that. It's a very good book. Gets you into what could happen out there. Because there is a lot of stuff that could happen out at sea. People don't take into perspective, you know, just hurricanes and all of that. Some people, when you got a hurricane going on, will sit there and say, oh my god, it's a hurricane, run. There's not always time for that. Can't always run.
Well, the hats, they don't get wet in there?
Yep. And all of that. Forgot to shut the hatch. These steps right here that we've got are really nice and pretty, but for corroborating when you're going to lower deck, it does not work very well. You end up slipping on your butt and going into the salon. That tends to hurt a little bit. So far, everything's running smoothly. We found out just before we left, the day before, that the jib and the mainsail are horrible. We're hoping the jib will make it all the way through, but seriously doubt it. The main has been holding pretty well. Other than that, we pulled over, took a nap last night because we got a little messed up on our watch. We finally got through that and woke up this morning to a hurricane on our tail. It was just coming off of the bottom of Mexico and is headed up towards us and doesn't look so nice. So we're pulling that through and we've got a storm on our ass and we're gonna head up to Marco Island. For those of you that know where Florida's at and where that is at, that is our location. We are going from there on up to Fort Myers. From Fort Myers, we're going to haul on up to Tampa. We have another set of sails in Tampa. Woo! Going for a ride. Okay, we got another set of sails up in Tampa. Guy is selling them to us on the cheap end, just to ensure that we get the rest of the way home. I have a mustache there driving me nuts right here. From there, we're going to head straight up across up to Orange Beach area and then straight to Mobile from there, or Mobile. That's been the crew's biggest chance there. They don't like me calling it Mobile. I've always gotten used to calling it Mobile just because of the mobile cell phone or mobile cell phone. A little bit of history on that. was that the French guy that came into Mobile had named it Mobile just for French reasons. I have no clue why it's called Mobile. But it was a French guy that came across it. And then just inside that bay is all kinds of crab traps and a lot of low spots. There's one shipping lane there that goes from Mobile straight out past Dauphin Island. So having a big boat like mine is a big difference. Also, a little bit of news is that the MFO broker that we are delivering this boat for, I sat down and I chatted with him a little bit on the appearance of the Cascade, and that the guy that I bought it from kind of planning on sinking me. He didn't know anything about it. It's not his fault. But also somebody that owns a boat should have looked into that stuff. Looked into those things, because me, I'm coming from a motorcycle aspect. I know how to ride. I love riding motorcycles. And coming from motorcycles straight into sailing, I did a lot of studying. It was a good 6-7 month course of knowing boats, getting to know boats, what they're about, what they're made of, how they were made, like the Cascade. I was so happy about that one because I wanted a blue water boat that was bulletproof. In all aspects, the Cascade was built, and when they were first building them, it was literally a bulletproof hull. They would take and fire a 45 caliber bullet straight into the hull. And if the bullet went through, they would add more fiberglass. Being said, that hull is great. Everything else on the inside is toast. We ended up having a termite infestation that got through everything, including the keel rakes. The head all the way up to the V-berth, clear down to the bulkheads. The mast is hanging an inch and a quarter lower into the deck than it was when it was made. I went to tighten up the rigging, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, just before we left. And the following day after I went and inspected the bulkheads and tore out the bathroom with the little support that was in there behind the bulkhead, created that inch and a quarter drop in the deck. From that, the yacht broker had gotten a hold of me and talked to me, and he says, well, I have this 53-foot Jim Miller that is on the hard right now. It's going to be a project. It is empty hull, and I have to reconnect the deck to the hull, but it's emptied, it's there, and it's free. Upon it being free, I have to put a lot of work into it. But on the upside of it, number one, I have a bigger boat. Number two, it's blue water capable, very much so. Upon it's going to be a 3-year project that me and you guys are going to have to watch and deliver. If you guys have any tips on any of the videos that I'm making, feel free to comment. For anybody that is just watching this video, like and subscribe. I would love to follow the adventure with you guys. Greatly would like to follow the adventure with you guys, because it's going to be that much more exciting when we get this 52-footer, 53-footer in the water and we sail it around the world. When we make it, it's going to be amazing. We're going to get there. Eventually, there's going to be times I'm going to be frustrated. There's going to be times I'm not going to want to do anything. But I'm going to have to, because it's my journey. God is by my side, and we can get there. With teamwork and compassion, it will all be there. I have Swan by my side with it. My wife, She was featured in a few videos and a lot more in the beginning. Um, she's a wonderful woman. She's been here by my side for 3 years now. I met her in Colorado. We got together. I was actually on a motorcycle. And we fell in love with each other. It's been hard ever since. But we have made it only by teamwork. So any of you guys with husbands or wives, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. But it's going to be the happiest moment of your life. She has been my backbone for quite a long time, as well as I have been for her. It's one of those aspects you have to take into nature, that if you are fighting with your wife or your husband, turn around and say sorry. Whether you're right or you're wrong. Just turn around and say sorry and say, you know what, I love you. I know I'm a pain in the ass. There's times that you're going to be, there's times they're going to be, there's times you're just going to want to throw them overboard. You can't. Because that's your best friend and God gave you that. That is a gift that God gave you. It's your best friend in life. Some people that are out there haven't been lucky enough to find one yet. Their time hasn't come. It will come. In the adventure. That's all I can say. The adventure. Down the road, you'll find one. It'll be the right one. I would rather have the right one that I have now than the wrong one that I've had in the past. There's been so many that have been wrong in the past. But from that, just sitting here with a heart-to-heart on YouTube and telling you guys how the trip is. We are halfway from Marathon Keys to Marco Island. We are loving it. I love it to death. We have full sails. We have the big jib up, and we have the main up. We're heeling over pretty good and dashing through the waves and enjoying life. Very much so. It sucks about the Cascade. It sucks about a few other things, but it happened. Like right now, we're sailing and we're happy. We're sitting in a rainstorm and the storm is chasing us with a hurricane just down the coast. There's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is sail and have fun, have a blast, enjoy life to the fullest because it's there. So, I gotta go and I will catch up with you guys later. Good luck. See you later.